The Tudor dynasty ruled England from 1485 to 1603. This period is one of the most fascinating and significant in English history. The Tudors brought stability after years of conflict. They oversaw England's transformation into a major European power. From the Battle of Bosworth Field to the defeat of the Spanish Armada, the Tudor period was full of drama, intrigue, and momentous change. The Tudor era saw the end of the Middle Ages and the dawn of the Renaissance. It was a time of religious upheaval with the English Reformation and the establishment of the Church of England. England experienced a cultural blossoming, with iconic figures like William Shakespeare and Christopher Wren leaving their mark. The Tudors were a family of contradictions. They were capable of great ruthlessness and immense vision. They were patrons of the arts and ruthless consolidators of power. Their story is a complex tapestry of war, religion, politics, and culture. This essay explores the Tudor dynasty, highlighting key figures and events. We will delve into the political and cultural changes that shaped England and examine the lasting impact of the Tudors on modern Britain. The Tudor dynasty began with Henry Tudor's victory at the Battle of Bosworth Field in 1485. This battle marked the end of the Wars of the Roses, a brutal dynastic struggle between the houses of Lancaster and York. Henry Tudor, a Lancastrian claimant, defeated the Yorkist King Richard III, claiming the throne as Henry VII. Henry VII was a shrewd and calculating ruler. He understood the need for stability after decades of conflict. He worked tirelessly to consolidate his power and strengthen the monarchy. He established the Star Chamber, a court designed to curb the power of the nobility. He also carefully managed the royal finances, replenishing the treasury after years of warfare. Henry VII's marriage to Elizabeth of York, daughter of Edward IV, was a strategic masterstroke. It helped to heal the rift between the Yorkists and Lancastrians, uniting the two warring houses under the Tudor banner. This union symbolized the end of the Wars of the Roses and the beginning of a new era for England. Henry VIII, the second Tudor monarch, is perhaps the most famous English king. His reign was a period of immense change, marked by the English Reformation and his break from the Roman Catholic Church. Henry's desire for a male heir led him to seek an annulment from his first wife, Catherine of Aragon. When the Pope refused, Henry took matters into his own hands. He declared himself supreme head of the Church of England in 1534, severing ties with Rome. This act had profound consequences, leading to the dissolution of the monasteries and the seizure of church lands. Henry VIII married 6 times in his quest for a son and heir. His wives met various fates: divorced, beheaded, died, divorced, beheaded, survived. His children, Edward VI, Mary I, and Elizabeth I, all ruled England in turn, each grappling with the religious and political turmoil their father had unleashed. Henry VIII's only son, Edward VI, ascended the throne at the tender age of 9. Edward was a sickly child but a fervent Protestant. Under his reign, England underwent a radical Protestant Reformation. The Book of Common Prayer was introduced and traditional Catholic practices were abolished. However, Edward's reign was short-lived. He died at the age of 15, leaving the throne to his half-sister Mary. Mary, a devout Catholic, was determined to restore England to the Catholic fold. She reversed many of her brother's Protestant reforms and persecuted Protestants, earning her the nickname Bloody Mary. Mary's reign was marked by religious strife and unrest. Her marriage to Philip II of Spain further alienated the English people. She died childless in 1558, leaving England deeply divided and on the brink of chaos. Elizabeth I, the last of the Tudor monarchs, inherited a kingdom deeply divided by religion and threatened by foreign powers. She proved to be one of England's most astute and successful rulers, presiding over a period of unprecedented peace and prosperity known as the Golden Age. Elizabeth I was a consummate politician. She carefully navigated the religious divide, establishing the Elizabethan religious settlement, which sought a middle way between Catholicism and Protestantism. She also skillfully played foreign powers against each other, securing England's position on the European stage. Elizabeth I was a patron of the arts and a charismatic leader. Her reign saw the flourishing of English literature and theatre, with writers like William Shakespeare and Christopher Marlowe producing some of their greatest works. Elizabeth herself was a symbol of the age, her image carefully cultivated to project an aura of power, majesty, and mystique. One of the defining moments of Elizabeth's reign was the defeat of the Spanish Armada in 1588. Philip II of Spain, angered by English piracy and Elizabeth's support for Protestant rebels in the Netherlands, launched a massive fleet of warships to invade England. The English navy, smaller and outgunned, fought bravely against the Spanish Armada. Aided by stormy weather and their superior tactics, the English inflicted a crushing defeat on the Spanish fleet. The victory over the Armada marked a turning point in English history. It cemented England's status as a major naval power and dealt a fatal blow to Spanish ambitions for European dominance. The defeat of the Armada was a source of immense national pride and solidified Elizabeth's image as a defender of the realm and a Protestant champion. It also ushered in a period of English expansionism, as English ships and explorers ventured across the globe, laying the groundwork for the British Empire. The Tudor period was a time of immense cultural change and artistic flourishing. The Renaissance, which began in Italy in the 14th century, reached England in the 16th century, bringing with it a renewed interest in classical learning and a flowering of artistic, literary, and architectural achievement. English literature experienced a golden age during the reigns of Henry VIII and Elizabeth I. William Shakespeare, the greatest playwright in the English language, wrote his most famous plays during this period, including Hamlet, Romeo and Juliet, and Macbeth. Other notable writers of the Elizabethan era included Christopher Marlowe, Edmund Spenser, and Ben Jonson. In architecture, the Tudor style emerged, characterized by its distinctive half-timbered houses and ornate chimneys. Hampton Court Palace and Hatfield House are prime examples of Tudor architecture. The arts and sciences also flourished, with composers like William Byrd and Thomas Tallis creating beautiful choral music, and scientists like John Dee and William Gilbert making significant advancements in their fields. Elizabeth I died in 1603, bringing the Tudor dynasty to an end. She was succeeded by her cousin James VI of Scotland, who became James I of England, uniting the English and Scottish crowns. Elizabeth I left behind a legacy of stability, prosperity, and national pride. She is remembered as one of England's greatest monarchs, a symbol of strength, intelligence, and leadership. Her reign saw England emerge as a major European power, a centre of cultural brilliance, and a nation confident in its destiny. Elizabeth I's legacy continues to resonate today. She is celebrated as a feminist icon, a shrewd politician, and a brilliant strategist. Her reign serves as a reminder of the power of leadership, the importance of national unity, and the enduring spirit of the English people. The Tudor dynasty may have ended in 1603, but its impact on England and the world continues to this day. The Tudors left an indelible mark on English society, shaping its political structures, religious landscape, and national identity. The English Reformation, initiated by Henry VIII, fundamentally altered the religious landscape of England. It led to the establishment of the Church of England, which remains the country's official religion to this day. The Tudor period also saw the development of a centralised state and the growth of Parliament's power, laying the groundwork for the constitutional monarchy that exists in Britain today. The Tudors' legacy extends beyond the shores of England. Their voyages of exploration and colonisation during the Age of Discovery helped lay the foundation for the British Empire, which would go on to shape the world for centuries. The Tudor dynasty's story is a reminder that history is not just a collection of names and dates. It is a tapestry woven with ambition, intrigue, and the enduring power of the human spirit.